So first of all, if my English is a little bit crappy, it's because I'm from Mexico.
All right,
So
it's good. No,
bad
your
at
English
this.
is fine. Where are you in
Thank you.
Mexico right now? Are you in Mexico?
In
Nice.
Aguascalientes. It's a little bit state
Nice.
in the center of the country.
Thanks for calling
Okay,
in,
so
man.
let's imagine this perfect scenario where we get Trent Williams back, Juice Juice Chick, and Verrett. And we also get Kyle Trask, and Mike McFloppy gets better. So, do you think we are a Super Bowl contender?
Yeah, absolutely. I love Kyle Trask. I think if Mike McFloppy could gain 20 pounds and play the way he did the first 2 years of his career, which was mediocre, not great, mediocre. If Kittle could play 16 games, if Debo could play 16 games, if they get a good defensive coordinator to replace Robert Saleh, it's an easy schedule. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, who is the juggernaut in the NFC right now? Green Bay? I mean, their quarterback's almost 40. I think that, I mean, New Orleans, their quarterback is 40. Tampa, their quarterback's 75. So I feel like it's wide open in the NFC. If the Niners could figure it out and get Kyle Trask and get the rest of their team together, yeah, absolutely. Yes.
And do you think Mitch Trubisky is a better option than Jimmy Garoppolo?
Yes.
Like, honestly.
I do. I think they're probably around the same in terms of ability, but Trubisky's younger, has had fewer injuries, more mobile, and cheaper. So if you're getting comparable guys, give me that guy.
Okay, that's all, man. Thank you.
Good stuff, dude. Have
I'm
a good
big
time.
fan.
I'm a big fan of you, man. Good stuff. That was cool, man. Getting people calling in from all over the world. Who's next? Drew, you've been waiting a really long time. What's up, Drew?
Hey, Grant. What's up, man?
How you doing, man?
You like the pick last night of the Real Dream Team?
Yes.
Yeah, it was good. That was good. Yeah.
Good stuff, dude. Thanks, man.
So I got a quick question.
Sure.
So the Super Bowl, go back to the Super Bowl. Jimmy Garoppolo makes that throw to Emmanuel Sanders. If he makes that throw, is the whole verdict on Jimmy just switched? Like, oh, keep Jimmy. He just got hurt.
Yes. Oh my God, dude! If he made that throw and the Niners won the Super Bowl, that would have guaranteed him another 4 years on the Niners.
Rest of his contract, yeah, probably.
Yeah, exactly.
Potentially an extension.
It doesn't matter what happened the next year. Period. Yeah, that's just a really good point to look at it. It all comes down to that one throw.
It was there was like a minute left. They would have just ran it and probably won.
So if he hits that one throw, the whole narrative around him is different.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then one with the D-line in the draft. So they're probably going to draft D-line. Let's be real here. It's John Lynch. Could they restructure Eric Armstead's deal, cut D Ford, and potentially sign someone? Because Kerry Hyder Jr. and DJ Jones are both free agents.
I don't think Eric Armstead is going to restructure. I don't think he's going to do that.
He doesn't deserve 17.9.
He doesn't, but he also doesn't seem like the kind of guy who's going to give back any money. I think he likes that contract. You got to cut D Ford. Got to get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo. That's how you create cap space. But then most of it goes to Trent Williams and Fred Warner and maybe Jason Verrett if you can get him too. I don't see how Juszczyk can come back. I just think he's too expensive. He was practically crying at his exit interview because he knew. It seemed like.
Yeah, so one last one. So since you're a Kyle Trask guy, I really don't care. I mean, as long as he hands off the ball good. But could you trade Jimmy Garoppolo back to New England? Was that Bill Belichick's plan, do you think?
Yes, I do. From what I heard, the rumor around the league this past offseason is that the Patriots offered their first, which was, I think, the 18th pick, something like that, to the Niners for Jimmy, and the Niners said no. Now the Niners will be lucky to get a fourth for Jimmy Garoppolo. I think it's possible that the Patriots would still like him, or they may see him as, damaged goods, a guy who isn't as young and isn't as cheap and isn't what they were developing. Maybe they like Mac Jones better. Maybe they like some guy like that. I mean, who knows? There is a Saban-Belichick connection, and honestly, Mac Jones and Jimmy Garoppolo are kind of similar.
Do you like Greg Williams as the Niners D coordinator?
No, absolutely not. That guy's a bum. Absolutely not.
Who would you want? Like, it's
if you had to pick. Either someone that's on the staff already, like DeMeco Ryans, but I would take Gus Bradley because he is Robert Saleh. I mean, he's the original Robert Saleh. He developed Robert Saleh. They coach together. They still talk. Robert Saleh has more respect for Gus Bradley than I think that he does for Pete Carroll. I think, honestly, I think he thinks Gus Bradley is the guru of gurus. So, Gus.
Thanks, Grant.
Good stuff, Drew. Thanks for all that you do with your Photoshop. I appreciate it. Ben, what's up?
Yo, what's up, Grant?
Yo,
I had a big question, mainly because nobody answered it yet, and it's about Ryan Fitzpatrick. I'm just curious. Like, I feel like the Dolphins, if they started him all season, they would have went to the playoffs for sure. At least that's what I think. And I feel like if he comes to Shanahan's system, like you said, almost anybody can play in this system as long as they don't turn over the ball. So if we could get someone like Ryan Fitzpatrick for cheap, draft Kyle Trask in the second round, that's like the cheapest option. Like you said, you always talk about cheap options at quarterback. I don't know why. I was just thinking about that.
We saw Ryan Fitzpatrick. I saw him in person this year. And all I got to say is he's a better quarterback than Jimmy Garoppolo.
100%.
He's a better downfield thrower, more aggressive, pulls the trigger, and he's more mobile. Like, he's legitimately mobile.
Yeah, exactly. He can get around the pocket.
He has quicker feet than Stone Feet Jimmy, which no one calls him, but I'm going to call him now. Stone Feet Jimmy. Anyway, yeah, Ryan Fitzpatrick, that's a good one. He should be cheap. But one little thing you may not have thought about is what if Miami re-signs him? Because if Miami doesn't draft a quarterback, if they say, okay, we're going to stick with Tua, they got to re-sign Ryan Fitzpatrick.
That's true. That's true. So, I mean, it's an option, though.
It is an option.
And then also the other thing is we got to trade Jimmy. So that's a big thing.
What about Cam?
Cam? I mean, I was thinking about it. That would be ideal.
And if we want Trey Lance, I guarantee you Cam's better than him right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Get him for $1 million.
100%. We could get Cam for $1 million. If we can spend less than $5 million on a quarterback next season, we're going back to the Super Bowl. We're going back.
That's what I'm saying. The team is all about handing off and playing defense. Stop paying through the nose for this position.
Exactly.
Overrated.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I had, Grant. But
good stuff, man.
Thanks for the time.
All right, man. Talk to you soon. JG, I'm gonna get you on again, but I gotta get some other people on. Carlos, what's up?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, I have a two-part question.
Sure.
It is, how confident are you that Lynch and Shanahan will win the Super Bowl within the next 3 to 5 years?
Not confident, honestly.
Really?
I actually feel pretty confident that they can make it back. But there's something about Kyle that as excellent as he is, he seems to have a self-destructive streak. I can't believe that he's lost 2 Super Bowls before he's 45. I mean, that is one heck of an accomplishment. And I don't know that I've seen the growth from him to say that when he makes it back, he's going to be different. So it's possible. I'm not writing him off, but come on, man. History suggests that he's going to make it back in like 2 years and blow it again. I don't know. I hate to be so negative, but.
Wow. Okay. I have a last question.
Sure. You're like, wow, God, I shouldn't have called in. My bad. I'm sorry.
Who do you think the Niners will miss the most in free agency based on like the rumors of?
Oh my goodness. I think they're I think they're going to miss. I think they're going to lose Jason Verrett. I think Jason Verrett is going to get the most money. He's not going to give the Niners any type of discount. He missed 5 years of his career. He needs paper. And I think he's going to go to a team with some cap space and get a lot of money, because I don't think there's many corners who played better than he did this year. Jason Verrett that's going to be a tough loss, because Sherman's going to, Kello may not come back. K'Wan Williams is a free agent. The only corner they have under contract is Emmanuel Mosley, and Jason Verrett was there, arguably the MVP of the freaking team this year.
Yeah.
Warner was the best player, but Jason Verrett changed the whole complexion of what they did. Yeah, Jason Verrett, that could be tough. I think they could withstand the loss of Juszczyk, but Verrett could change things.
I don't know about that. I think Kyle Juszczyk was. I think he's underrated as a blocker. I think guys are too comfortable with him as a blocker.
I agree, but the only thing with Juszczyk is they don't use him enough. He's not on the field enough. He doesn't get the ball enough. They don't justify their investment. He needs to go to some team that actually is committed to using him. That's what I would say if I was agent.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
Thanks, man.